Yes, it is live now. Okay, so guys, welcome to the live chat show with our international experts, and I will introduce one by one. So, first of all, I'll give you a little introduction about this. You know, once. So, my full team is here: Dr. Karthik, Dr. Tarun. You know, so I will ask Dr. Karthik to just introduce our CliMed careers and how what we are providing. Dr. Karthik. One second. Okay, Dr. Tarun. Yes, Dr. Tarun is here. So he will just introduce our CliMed careers and what we are, doing and how we are supporting our students. So he will just introduce for 2 minutes, and then we will start.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Tarun speaking.
You can
Can you
share
hear me?
your screen. Yes, yes, no problem. I mean this picture and no problem. Yeah,
Yeah, right now let's uh, let's go ahead without sharing.
no problem.
Yeah, good evening all. Welcome to this session webinar. Uh, Myself, I'm Dr. Tarun. I've done my PharmD in Manipal University, and later I went to Canada. Stayed there for 3 years, explored the options there, got some global experience as well, and I went there to Canada as a student, and I took a postgraduate course, diploma course in project management. And during my time over there, I was able to give a crack at PEBC exam. And during my second attempt, I was successfully able to clear my evaluating exam. And then later, due to some reasons, I had to come back. And but I have a work permit till 1 year, 2022. So let's see. Uh, and me and Dr. Karthik have already started first batch of PEBC evaluating exam along
Yes,
with Dr. Ajit. Yeah.
yes,
So
yes, yes, yes.
it's going on very nice. We are getting good response. So due to this, I think Corona COVID reasons, the PEBC has announced that the exams will be conducted in India. I mean, all over the world, not just in Canada. So we thought, why not, share our experiences and give some guidance to those aspiring to write the PEBC exams.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Dr. Ajit,
Yes,
uh,
yes, 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 definitely. So I'll just
yeah,
go for a little introduction. That's all, and then we will call our
yeah. So
expert.
Ajit, why don't you tell a few words about what actually CliMed is? It's not just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
chemists.
definitely, definitely. Definitely. Yes, 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 definitely. So yeah, I will share my screen and we'll just give a 5 minutes introduction. Then we will invite our guests to answer the students' questions. Okay. Yeah. So guys, first of all, congratulations, and I am very much thankful to our students and our colleagues who had joined us for the batch one. It is a successful launch for us, and we got our the students, enough students what we wanted in our batch one, And after a successful launch of the batch 1, we are launching batch 2 very soon, and the classes will start on the 4th September. So before 4th September, we have the timing, the deadlines for registration to our course, which is 31st August. So whoever is interested in batch 2 can join us right now. Okay, and the registration forms and all, everything I think circulated, and we will circulate again, and we will keep our links here as well. So yes, you all are welcome to our live chat show with Canadian experts. And due to this COVID-19, as we all know, PEBC Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada, they decide to conduct this exam outside the Canada in India. So you can give
What?
your exam. Yes, yes. I think some participants' voice.
Please mute yourself when sir is speaking.
Yes, yes, yes. That would be fine. Thank you, sir. So you can choose any center in India to give your exam, and you can save the huge money. Not only money, you can save your time to go to Canada. You need not to move to Canada for that. And you do not have to select any courses which is not for your interest or not of your interest. Then you can save your 2 to 3 years, precious time, and your mental health and future pressure. So these things I always describe. Now you are very much aware of these things, that what are the benefits of giving this exam from India or writing this exams from India. So you can check out the information here uh, at the pebc.ca website. And these are the centers in India: Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Gurgaon, Hyderabad. And we are helping you in evaluating your eligibility for exam under our CliMed uh, pharmacy licensing exam, or the CliMed PEBC training course. And we are helping you in the NEPRA registration process. We are helping you in the document evaluation process. We are preparing for the PEBC evaluating exam, where we are taking 60 plus classes in 3 months, plus 6 to 10 mock tests and the throughout guidance. And that material also will be provided free of cost, and it will be accessible for next 1 year at least. And then we are also helping you, or we are guiding you for the OSCE exam, the practical exam. So I will invite our, without wasting time, our first external expert, Dr. Anwar Rizvi. Today, that day, we gave him only 5 minutes to describe his journey, but today I will invite him to talk, thoroughly about his journey. He is PBC qualifier, and he did PhD, sorry, not PhD, PharmD with us from the Manipal, and then he went to Canada for postgraduate diploma in management from NAIPT College Toronto, and he was preparing for the exam there, and he cracked out. Okay, so I welcome Dr. Anwar Rizvi. Dr. Anwar, please come. So we will start the session.
Hello Ajit, how are you?
Good, good. Is it possible for you to come on video?
Sure, brother, sure.
Yes, definitely.
Can you see
Very
me
good,
now?
very good. Yes, so Anwar, so Anwar, I will ask you, about your journey. And so first, my question will be that how did you think about Canada? You were with us in pharmacy, and you were doing well. So how did it came to, in your mind that you have to go to Canada and you have to, go for PEBC, and it is a better option than other things? You are not audible. Anwar, you have to open your mic.
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yeah, definitely. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
okay,
Yes, sure.
sorry about that. Yeah, so I
No
was saying,
problem.
like, considering the scope of pharmacy, clinically oriented in India, you can do nothing else but open a store. So I was looking all over the world, like, where can I practice? my pharmacy field, which in where I have more rights and I can participate more in the clinical care. So Canada, according to us, me and my friends who did the research, was one of the best options available in the world, because we could actually like prescribe medications in some of the provinces there, and you have a lot more role to play in the patient care, unlike here where you can only open a medical shop.
Right. Okay, so that's the reason behind selecting Canada. So
Yeah.
what were the initial steps and how did you enter into the PEBC thing? Like any coaching and what troubles you faced in your journey? How was your
So
journey? You
like
describe about your journey. Yes, Dr. Anwar.
my journey was like my final year, my internship. I came across the PEBC curriculum and everything, so I started preparing, and for that I had to like build my base a little bit. I had no guidance, so I did what I could until I reached Canada, and for that I had to join a course, and to join the course you had to like deposit a great sum of amount of money in the bank. So it was the college fee and
Right.
the bank deposit and all that. I had to go just to go there and write the exam, and so it is pretty lucky for these guys, I must say. Like because of the Corona pandemic, they can write the exams over here. I think they are very lucky compared to us. We had to invest a lot of money and a lot of time and risk a lot of things just to write the exam. Like forget about if you are clearing it or not.
Yeah, I mean, you have to spend a lot of time. So, what will be the exam, Dr. Anwar? Like,
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
as we know, yeah. Hey, yeah, can you please, someone is keeping the mic on. Okay, so no, I was asking, the general, expenses are like airfare and expenses there and the course fee. So how much it will be, estimated cost what you have spent before the, I mean, other than the PEBC, because as we know,
At
PEBC
least,
fees is around
at least
$2,000,
25 lakhs. At least
25
25
lakhs.
lakhs, and you are nowhere close to the license. You just writing
Yeah,
the first exam, you have to join the course fee, then you have to deposit in the bank a few amount of money, the flights and all
yeah,
the visa process, everything. It's gonna be a lot of money, and it's a lot of risk
yeah.
which we took, and we have no advantage over you guys. Your guys are giving the same exam. I am so jealous.
Yeah, they can, they can attempt the same exam with the only the NEPRA fees and only the registration fees, exam registration
Yeah,
fees.
yeah.
Yes, 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 yes,
So the thing
definitely.
is, like once you clear the exam, and it's not going to be easy. So if you clear the exam, that means you have it in you to become a licensed pharmacist in Canada. Then you can start investing and thinking about going into Canada. So the first step, you can test yourself right here in India. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to join any course, any fee. You have the guidance. You have people who already spent those 20 to 25 lakhs, and they came back to India for a while, and you can get guidance from them. What more can one want?
Yeah, 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 definitely. So, okay, so the people have that myth that you need some experience if you want to clear the PEBC in Canada. Is it like that?
No, you don't need any experience. All you need is a minimum 4 year pharmacy course. That's it.
4 year pharmacy or whether it is B Farm or
No, no.
PharmD, anything.
Earlier the rule was it has to be PharmD after 2012, but somehow that rule never got implemented. It's back to 4 year, 4 years. So B Farm can
Okay,
write the exam. Yeah,
so now even the B Farms can write the exam.
yeah. B Farm, M Farm, PharmD.
I
Anybody who
mean,
had studied pharmacy more than 4 years in total can write the exam.
okay, okay, okay. You mean the minimum requirement is B Farm?
Minimum requirement is B Farm.
Mm-hmm. Or PharmD, 6 year PharmD.
Yeah, PharmD is like, yeah, obviously preferred, but B Farm is
Preferred.
yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So what kind of exams we expect in PEBC evaluating the first step?
What do you mean? What kind of exam? Like the what all
I
portions?
mean that MCQs and is it like tough for our students, or is it like what kind of level, the medium, if we say the levels
Okay,
medium hard,
the first exam is the evaluating exam. That
right?
there is no competition in the exam. If you get more than 60%, you are qualified for the first
Okay,
exam. And the second
okay,
exam, which is known as MCQ Part 1, you are
right.
competing with the Canadian graduates, and the cutoff is around 80-85%. If you're not
Oh,
scoring more than 80, you cannot feel safe whether you'll clear it or not. So first exam, they just want to know कि मतलब औकात है इस स्टूडेंट का कि नहीं, मतलब they just want to
yeah,
know कि
yeah. If you
सही
are
में
capable,
पढ़ा
if
है, has he really studied. So,
correct,
so
correct,
that,
correct.
and it's also a self test. It's testing
Yeah,
yourself. Did you really do
self-evaluation.
your
Yes.
BPharm degree? Were you as good as you think you are? So you're doing that in India without investing in any course. So you should go for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct, 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 correct. So in Canada, what kind of troubles you face, Dr. Anwar?
Any
I mean,
immigrant
yeah,
trouble,
definitely.
like,
How was your journey for the immigration and all everything? That if you can glimpse on that.
yeah, like when we reached the airport, we met Irfan Khan. He was there in the immigration line with us.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and when we reached there, it was dark, so we did not know. We thought it was a nice building and everything, but when in the morning in the balcony we were observing, wow, so beautiful. A person came out in a lungi. He was wearing a
Oh,
lungi when he came out. We were like, what is this? Is this Canada or what? And
Acha,
there
so
was,
where did you stay, Dr. Anwar, there?
I stayed in Toronto, Scarborough area.
Toronto. Okay, so according to you, which province is like good for the pharmacists in
Oh,
Canada?
any job, if you're doing it in Alberta, which is colder, more difficult to live, you'll be paying less tax and you'll be getting more salary because it's more difficult to live.
Alberta.
There is like 10 months of winter.
Mm,
Toronto is warmer, so it is going to be
okay.
expensive to live there. The license, like the starting salary for a pharmacist will be less, but the expense is very high for Toronto.
Okay.
So I would suggest if you are a winter person, go to Alberta because you will be rich very fast. Toronto will take a little more time. Yeah.
Little more time. Yes, 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 yes. So, any other expert tips to our students, Dr. Anwar?
Like the main tip that I have to give is it is all about the quality time you spend with the books, and that with the guidance. If you have these two and you are willing to commit to the books like the pharmacology and the therapeutics, if that is solid and you have the guidance, then nobody is going to stop you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So I will invite our, batch one students we have with us. So if they wants to ask any question to you, or then we will open to the audience. Yes, guys, you can ask any question if you have to Dr. Anwar. Okay, so anyone wants to ask question to Anwar?
I guess everybody knows everything. They're
Yeah, there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so
Sir,
now,
excuse me.
yes, yes, your
Sir,
voice.
how my voice is cracking.
Yes, who is this? Please introduce yourself and
Sir, I am Anjali Patel.
okay,
Currently, I am in third year. Fourth year just started,
okay,
and I am planning for Canada for higher studies. And after that, I am aiming for PEBC exam as well.
okay.
So I wanted to know that how much time should I spend for the preparation of PEBC?
Yeah, so PEBC is going to require like full-time commitment from you, like for the first exam, at least 2 months of full-time commitment, like just eat shit and study for 2 months. And the other time you can just like spend every day two hours is enough for the rest of the time. The last 2 months you have to like really get into it. It's all about spending quality time. It's directly proportional to how much time you spend with the books, because they're not going to ask you direct questions. They're going to ask you from between the lines. You have to be able to read between the lines, and for that you have to spend a lot of time with the books.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're a B Farm or Farm D? I sorry, I couldn't get it.
Bachelor of Pharmacy.
Okay, okay.
That's
I think that is the best time, Dr. Alvar, to prepare for PEBC, right?
Yeah, it's Corona and the exam is available in India. And yeah, third year is like ideal time. Like it's ideal time. It's like first, second year is
Yeah,
too early.
season final year.
Third year, she said.
Oh, sir, I just
No,
completed
fourth.
third year and just
Ah,
entered
okay,
into
okay.
fourth year.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So I myself studied my last year of PharmD. I started studying. Before that, I was just studying to pass in the exams, which was very less. कि क्या क्या सवाल पढ़ना है, how will you pass? That's it.
True, 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 true. You know,
So
that is
you,
tough.
Yes,
this
sir.
is the time to get orient yourself towards the PVC exam. So like there is Dr. Karthik, there is Dr. Tarun. They provide you with the questions, and the questions will give you the idea like from like how to study how to approach the topic, how to approach the parts of the topic. The questions will help you, and those questions will come from Dr. Karthik and Dr. Tarun Nagpal. Sorry, Dr. Tarun. Yeah.
Yes, 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 definitely.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
so thank you.
Sir,
So anyone else, guys? Anyone?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Ah, yes.
sir. Anshla here.
Ansela, please ask your question.
Sir, I would like to know about the OSCE exam.
Did you say
What is the
OSCE?
OSCE exam?
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah,
Yeah, so the
Yes, sir.
OSCE exam
not.
is, you said OSCE, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she said
Yeah, the
OSCE.
OSCE exam is like basically the last and the final exam. There are two theory exams, which is evaluating and MCQ part one. Once you clear these two, then you can write the OSCE, which is the third exam. There, it's completely practical exam. The actors will be the doctors and the students. They are trained to create situations. They are going to come up to you like real life scenarios. They'll come as a angry patient sometimes. They'll come as a doctor. There will be total 13 stations, and in those 13 stations there will be 13 different actors, and you have to like behave. They'll check your behavior, how you look, your references, if you don't know anything, how you answer to the patients, how you handle the scenario. Did you kill the patient? There'll be an examiner sitting behind you. He'll be checking like how did you intervene in the situation. So basically it's situational. There's nothing to write. There's no MCQs. It's completely practical.
Okay.
Right.
And once you clear the first two
Thank
theory
you, sir.
exams, then only think about OSCE. Right now, OSCE is too far. First, clear the first and the second exam.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I just want to clarify what all these things are done there. That's why.
And one tip, like your English should be expressive. You should be able to express yourself. If you don't know the language, how will you help the patient, right? So if your English is completely poor, like work for your English because you have time right now.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
so
about the
okay.
accent. It's
Yes,
about
yes, sir.
the words. So don't go like changing your accent and go like all soft.
Yeah.
It's not about the accent. Just being able to express yourself, and whatever knowledge you have in layman terms, you should be able to tell the patient.
Yeah. Okay, so one question I have now. So we need after the we need to practice in Canada. When I mean, at what stage we need to clear the IELTS, like our students?
So that depends on the provinces. It maybe some provinces require the IELTS, maybe some don't. Just going to Canada for the PR, you will have to have IELTS. So it's not
Okay.
related to the license exam. It's related to you going to the Canada. It's two different procedures. One is
Okay.
like the educational procedure where you get your license, and one is settling in Canada, stabilizing yourself in Canada. For that, you know, need to have IELTS. And I think most of the students will be able to. IELTS is not a big deal.
Yeah. No, when they're really, going through the PharmD and their, the books and their exams, I think they will be able to crack the IELTS. It's not a tough deal.
Yeah, exactly. IELTS is nothing in front of the PEBC. PEBC is the monster. IELTS is nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Okay. So, yes. Anyone else?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. You're audible.
Okay, my name is Jisu. I am currently doing my internship in Manipal. So when I
Okay.
search for higher studies in Canada, it's mainly showing a pharmacy technician courses. So is that okay for us to be like a clinical pharmacist and to write PBC in there, or any specific other courses we have to opt?
So you can opt any course you want as long as you are willing to write the pharmacy licensing exam. Technician is like degrading yourself. Technician is
Yes.
like the pharmacist assistant. You see. So even if you want to do pharmacy technician course, you will be anyways wanting to write the pharmacy exam, like the pharmacist exam, not the technician exam, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you can opt for the technician course. It will help you a little bit, but you you won't be wanting to. I don't think you will be wanting to be a technician there, though it is a
Right.
good salary.
No, no,
Your
of course.
main aim should be, yeah. So it's okay
No,
if you want to. If a technician course is available, you can take it. It's no problem.
no, but I feel the most, the preference should be like after PharmD, they can go for PEBC directly. है ना, Dr. Anwar?
They can go for the PBC directly, but like, how will they go? Like, will they go on a visit visa? Will they go as PR? Like, there are three options for
Sure. As
one.
they as they have the opportunity to write the evaluating exam in India, so I think that is the best option for them right now. I mean, for next 1 year or something, until the PEBC providing this opportunity to our Indian colleagues or fellows.
Like, of the three options that you have, like, one is go as a visitor, go as a student, or go as a PR. For going as a PR, to just qualify for PR, you have to have minimum 1 year experience. So while you're, hello, can you hear me? So
Yes, yeah.
while you're working here in India, the 1 year experience, you can clear your evaluating exam, and you can use that experience to get PR. So if you get PR, you don't have to pay any college fee. You don't have to pay any show any bank balance in Canada. You don't have to do all that. So for me, according to me, if the most easiest and the most convenient path will be gain 1 year experience in India. While doing that, you can clear your evaluating exam and directly write the MCQ whenever you want. That way, you spend the least.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you
Yeah.
want to go right away, you have to go as a student.
Okay. So one more question, like is for which subject we have to give more weight, specific topics or such that for PBC exams?
Sorry.
Pharmacotherapeutics, pharmacy practice comes 50% in PEBC exam.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
like if you are thorough with your therapeutics and pharmacology, these two subjects, it shouldn't be a problem. These two are the main subjects. The rest all is doable in the last 10 days also. It will be management and a little bit of this medchem and all that, chemistry and all that. That will be very less. Like out of 300 questions, there'll be 5 questions from medchem like subjects. Mainly, it's management, pharmacology, and therapeutics. Management, it's Canadian management that you can study from the website itself. Like Karthik and Dr. Tarun will help you out with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So the two main
So
subjects that you have to study is therapeutics and pharmacology.
yes. So that's why we are helping Dr. Anwar in, we have started this PEBC training course for our student with the minimum charges, so they can learn from us, they can learn from you guys. Dr. Anwar is going to take our classes if he is free on the weekend sometimes. So don't worry. And, he will come again to share his experience timely. So it's not a stress for all of us, and we have our expert, Dr. Karthik, Dr. Tarun, and a few more experts are there to take your classes. We have 60 plus classes for the 3-month course, so you can join us with a minimum fees that we have already disclosed. And we have two packages for the studying students who are in fourth year or fifth year, and one another package for the passed out who cleared their farm D or B farm. So they need the extra guidance, they need some extra care. So for that the fee is little high. So I'll say like package 2 is 30,000 after the discount, after the 50% discount. Otherwise the total cost of the actual cost of the package 2, like which is for the pass outs, it is 60,000. But now due to corona situation, we all know that there are the financial problems with all of them, and with our guardians or with our students. So we are giving 50% discount, and you can avail that offer in 30,000 plus taxes plus GST. And for the pursuing students who are in internship or in fourth year or third year, they can join us only in the 40,000 actual fee, but after 50% discount or after 40% discount, they have to pay just 20,000 plus GST, the pursuing students. So they can avail our 60 plus classes and 1 to 2 mock tests and throughout guidance. So they can join us for this course. And now I will invite our speaker from Canada, Dr. Pawan Kumar Reddy. Hi, Dr. Pawan.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Yes. So I will tell a brief introduction. I would love to, he introduce himself, but still I'll tell you he has completed his PharmD 2015 batch from yes, hello. Audible, guys? Am I audible?
Yeah. Go
Yes.
on, go on.
Okay. So he has finished his PharmD in 2015 from Sri Adi Chunchandgiri College of Pharmacy, and then he went to Canada for Lambton College, and he did healthcare leadership program there. And after that, he went for business administration from Canadian College of Higher Studies in 2017, right? And he cleared his evaluating exam in 2016 July, then MCQ in 2016 November. So he cleared his all the steps in first attempt, all the steps in first attempt. 2017 May, he cleared the OSCE exam, and then 2017 October PACE exam, and 2017 November he got his license, PEBC license. I mean, through the PEBC Canadian pharmacy license, and then he was working from 2017 November to 2018 January as a relief pharmacist, and then he was in the various pharmacies there. And now a few weeks ago he has promoted as a pharmacy manager there, and he is a very interesting journey. So I'll invite Dr. Pawan Kumar Reddy. Dr. Pawan, please share your journey from starting to today's position, please.
Yeah, thanks, Ajit. Thanks, Sharon, for having me. Yes, so yeah, it's pretty straightforward, and just to aim is to clear the exams and to practice in a pharmacy. So that's what he drove me to Canada, and working as a pharmacist.
Okay, is it possible to come on video, Pawan?
Yeah, sure. One moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Looking handsome, dude.
Thank you. Hello? Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Audible. Yes. Please go on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty straightforward. So we have to aim to clear the exams. So initially when I was studying the PharmD, so I asked to I was passionate to do the pharmacy practice. So then I was looking for around option, because as you know, in India it's not possible to do the pharmacy practice. Not up to the what we expect, in real life scenario. So then I was exploring the options, every country. So what are the things and opportunity? Not only that one, and I'm like even in terms of immigration as well, shouldn't be problem. So we was looking everything. So I choose the Canada as the best one in terms of immigration and exams wise, and pharmacy practice wise. So then we started doing, and I applied a study permit. So then I was studying, then we were simultaneously preparing for exams. Then I cleared one step, one step by each. And yeah, so then like when I finishing my course, after 2 years, and then I able to finish my all license exams, and I was clear all the thing. Luckily I got it in first attempt, so then I don't need to do it the internship like a 6 months. So
Right.
I just finish it that in 3 weeks. Because that's a good opportunity in where I live in, that province of Ontario. So you no need of doing 6 months internship or anything. If you clear
Right.
the first exam, so just 3 weeks, then by the able to get my work permit, so I got license and everything, so I can able to practice as a pharmacist. So then initially I was doing a relief shift, then after 1 month I got a full-time job, completely. So later I joined to big corporations like Shoppers Drug Mart, then later I moved to Walmart. So finally I became a pharmacy manager in a Walmart.
Yeah, yeah. Congratulations very much,
Yeah,
many
thank you.
congratulations from our side. So, I have two best persons, your best friends, our Dr. Karthik and Dr. Tarun. I will invite them to this conversation, and then it will go, in a good way. Dr. Karthik and Dr. Tarun, please join us and, um ask him some
Yeah,
questions and about his journey.
yeah, sure. Welcome, Dr. Pawan. Could you,
Thank you, Tarun.
could you, throw some light on when you are how you faced the evaluating exam, and yeah, if you can give some tips.
Yeah, so my goal is pretty thing, that to clear that exam. So we were preparing and starting exploring what's the, syllabus, Actually, I started before coming to Canada, applying the document evaluation, which is takes 8 weeks or, a little bit longer to, get the document evaluation once, which I finished in India. So then I came to Canada in January. So that would be I was preparing for July exam. So I got a 6 months gap. So I started doing slowly, not in a intensive phase, but it's slow. But towards at the end of when they're near to the exam, May, June, so you have to start more focusing on studies and everything. But I was getting through the coaching though. That's so guidance, obviously without guidance you can't do anything. So I was getting coaching through um, coaching centers, and I was working as a volunteer in the pharmacy to get to know everything, how's going on in the pharmacy, what the things they do, how they deal the patients. So just observing everybody, what's the thing. So that helped a little bit more, but mainly so it's your study and mainly therapeutics. So if you are pro at therapeutics, it's a piece of cake for you for this exam.
Right. Okay, so I have one interesting question here for Pawan. So, what was the fees actually for the initial preparations for evaluating exam in India that time, or if you can tell the recent scenario?
So now in India, our guys have started this one, which is very good. I would appreciate because that saves a lot of money. So when actually it's come here, if you join the coaching center, it will take a lot of money, and on top of it, you have to spend, your uh, time on the coaching centers. For example, if you have to be here, you have to do the part-time, to cover the expenses. Most of the people which they do, on top of it, they have to go to coaching center and they have to pay. It's going to cost a lot of money. But if in India, I would say it's very good opportunity. I would say it saves in terms of time and money, and yes, focus, in Canada it's not easy, but still if you want to preparing in Canada, so you have to spend a lot of money, because if you're doing a part-time and studying preparing exam, it's it's not a good thing, because unless if you are pro at studies, even normal person also can pass, PEBC. It's not like it's not like, big PEBC is like, you can crack yourself just focusing on like just studying, no need of this thing with some guidance.
Yeah. So what is the
And
what is the expected salary for a clinical pharmacist in Canada? Clinical pharmacist.
oh yeah, so like there is a two types in mainly community pharmacy, which most of the people they like to do because they pay more. For the clinical pharmacists, they pay also like a good pay, but it's mainly in hospitals. So and how to do some residency programs, or like you starting by itself, you have to do the you have to focus on hospital things, which is completely different than clinical practice and community practice, which we work in the most of the people, and you get more pay in it, and it's pay compared to it's depend upon the urban and rural areas. So for example, if you're living in a cities and everything, so and you get less pay, but it's okay, it's worth. But unless if in Toronto is like a much more expensive and less pay, and but other cities it's like a reasonable pay, like starting around 50 or 45 to $50, uh, except in Toronto, I would say. And
Per
if you
hour.
go to yes, per hour.
Per hour.
And if you
Yeah.
go to yes, if you go to the rural communities, it's like a much more pay, like higher pays, even like a $60, 65, 55. It's like a depend upon, like it varies depend upon where you live.
Yeah.
And and after, like, as I'm saying that as a staff pharmacist, then later, once you move to like a pharmacy manager, like it's a lot of things. So if you're working in a big corporation, so that's like a more positions come, so it's all about depend upon how you're managing the things.
Yeah, definitely. So Dr. Karthik, please come into the picture and
Yeah, hi Pawan. This is Karthik here.
Hi Karthik, how are
So
you?
thanks for coming to CliMed Careers. Yeah, I'm very good. So could you please tell us regarding Alberta internship program and then the pharmacy practice in Alberta, if you have any?
So the interesting is Alberta province, which has like a complete rights to the pharmacist as a, like doctor almost. It's like, except the controlled narcotic substance, you can prescribe anything, like which is a good opportunity for the pharmacy, like clinical practice. You can do, like, you can request a lab, um, lab orders, like a blood works and everything. You can assess the therapy and you can change and you can prescribe it, can discontinue it, and and that's a good thing. And regarding this internship, it's like a 6 months mandatory internship in Alberta, regardless of whether you pass first attempt or second attempt or third attempt, doesn't matter. So you have to finish at least 6 months internship. And
Do they have to pay for that internship?
no, they don't have to pay anything except, like the college fee, like the registration fee. Otherwise, some pharmacies, while doing internship, they offer the internship pay. Only few pharmacies, not all of them. Now it's like everybody's destination is Alberta because it has more rights and more things to do in Alberta rather than doing in other provinces, because which have less authority when compared to Alberta. So because, for example, in where I do my practice as Ontario, like I work practicing in Ontario, so it's completely different scenario. So here, like in compared to Alberta, it's very, very less authority, but still you can able to do a lot of things, and they're doing much more law amendments to do the giving more authority to the pharmacist in future in my province. But Alberta is completely done. Yeah.
yep.
Thank you, Dr. Pawan.
Yes. So next question, Tarun. Okay, so I'll open the floor for our yes, Tarun, you're asking something?
Yeah. Pawan, how was your experience initially? Did you face any problems, any communication problems or any other problems? while you were studying?
Oh yes, so in Canada, like I was so like local language medium. I was like not an English medium student or something. I was like I myself from Andhra, so I studied in local medium. I was having like a big communication problem with English. It's language barrier for me to overcome this kind of exams, especially when you're scared, But eventually, when you start preparing, and once you pass step by step, you'll get a full confidence, and definitely, it's not a big deal once you go through each and everything. So you'll develop by yourself, like a step by step, and and especially it comes with the oral exam, like third exam. Definitely I was like so scared of doing, because you have to manage the situation, and you have to deal with the patient, and you have to talk to them, and by like without doing any anxiety, that's like it comes by practice. It's not a big deal. So if you practice lot, so you'll become pro, and it's like a easy for you. So for myself, I was doing a lot of practice, and I was still talking to everybody, in Canada, once you come here, so automatically it's gonna develop by yourself, without even noticing. You'll become a pro once, 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's the reason why internship programs are kind of mandatory,
Yes.
and I think that is where you can develop your
So
languages.
yes, internship will help you a lot of to overcome that fear, because when you go to pharmacy, when you are doing, you get scared of what you have to do, and what you should say to the patient, how they react or something. So when you are doing internship, then only how you can observe the things, how they are managing the things, and once you are doing that thing, so it's like easy, and you can do it, you know. And he was initially, I was scared of doing, whoa, no, what should I do and everything, Then later, once I started doing the volunteering myself in the pharmacy, so then it was very easy for me to crack down everything. And yeah, that's easy. Only thing is practice and just exploring things and knowing the things. And language is not a barrier anymore, because it is for best example for myself,
True.
And
Yeah,
Canada is a
so
land
and
of immigrants, so don't
yes,
have to
so
worry.
it's completely Canada is such a very very good country, and it's a multicultural, and a lot of, if you see the lot of immigrants, and for even examiners and everything, you see the different culture people. So your accent or anything doesn't matter. Only thing, whether you're conveying your message to them. That's the main thing. That's the main goal, actually. So if you are understanding what you're saying, that's done. Your job is done. So no need of like a pro English or nothing. Just how to convey the message. That's it.
Yeah, true.
Right. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, definitely. So,
Sorry.
yes, Karthik, go ahead.
Yeah, so we can open for our students to ask.
Yes, so I'll invite our students to ask their questions to Dr. Pawan.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so my name is Joel. I'm a PharmD graduate from Kerala. I passed from KMCT College. So I was actually aspiring to go to Canada, and recently I got my admission in a college there, Lambton College. So I chose the course Pharmacy Technician. So I might be going for the January intake. So my question to you,
Okay.
sir, is that after taking the Pharmacy Technician course, I'm aiming for the PEBC exam. So is it able, will I be able to actually crack the exam after the course? I mean, I have to do the job and study for the exams too. So is it possible, or will I be able to?
So yes, definitely it's possible. You can give the exam whenever you want it. But technician will help a little bit. It's technician is like as Anwar said, it's like just like a sister to the pharmacist, brother to the pharmacist. He can't do anything much, but he will do some little things. The pharmacy technician course is definitely, it's a hectic course, and you get a busy schedule as far as I know, and you're able to do it a technician exam plus PEBC exam. But I think if you are very, very talented, then you can also go for the part-time job also, like, doing all three things. It's like a, what you say, it's like a big risk, I would say, either you can stick with the two things, either your part-time job with the course or exam plus course, yeah, otherwise you can prepare simultaneously, and a pharmacy technician will help you in the exam definitely, because you will exposing to the pharmacy and Canadian related things, how they do, and management, and yeah, definitely it's going to help.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But if you want to really crack it really soon, so you have to do it like a simultaneously course and exam.
Okay,
But you
okay.
have to invest a lot.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. So I have just one more question. Can I ask?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So next question was that see, once after I complete the course, I will be aiming for the postgraduate work permit. Then after that, when I get the PR, so will the fees change for the PEBC exam, or will it be same for everyone?
Yeah, it's going to be same for everyone. Doesn't matter whether regarding your status or anything. So it's the same fees.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all.
The only thing is it's going to change your not even I think a school fee, like a college fee, but I think that's one also you have to pay same amount, I believe. But definitely there is a difference in college fees, not PEBC.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Right. So I'll invite the next question.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm Sai Srilika, fifth year PharmD.
Okay. Yes, please.
So, sir, after my sixth year, I'm planning to write for PEBC exam. So, can you please tell which is the best time for me to start preparing, whether the fifth year or the sixth year?
I think
So,
I think
I feel this is the best time because you have the therapeutics and your pharmacology in your syllabus. So better you start preparing from now, and you can shape your studies, into the PBC way, we can say. So I think that's the best time. Your comments, Dr. Pawan?
yeah, it's a right time. So it doesn't matter when you study or something. So it's always goes in our mind. So I would say this is a fifth year and you are doing internship. So which means you can expose to like a real case scenarios. I think when you're doing a hospital rounds and everything, definitely there are going to be case studies. So the ASCII exam is nothing but your case studies. So how you
Right.
present your case, it's the same thing, but it's in a real scenarios. But you will this case presentation you learn, I think you're in front of your colleagues, like your friends and staff and everything. But that exam will be in a single room. The same thing, the case scenario, your case of I think case, right? They use uh, those ones, some scenarios. So same
thank
thing.
you,
I
sir.
think yeah, it's would be the perfect time to start that exam.
Yes.
And I have one more question, sir. The first step is the document evaluation, right? So we
Yes.
have to do document evaluation in our sixth year itself or after graduation?
So
No.
once you get
Yes.
after
Yes. Yes. Please.
graduation, so once you complete your course, once you get the original degree before provisional degree, yes. So if you have provisional degree, you can go to apply for the PVC documentation. Until that, you can't apply anything. So you have to, at least you have to provisional degree certificate.
Yeah, that means you have to complete your course. Then only you can go for PEBC. Any step, first step even.
Yes, any step.
Yeah. So Mir Abid has some question. Abid, please go ahead. He raised his hand, right? Mir Abid Ali.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Abid
Hi.
here from Shadan College of Pharmacy, Hyderabad. So I'm having a doubt that what are the basics which I should develop to write PEBC, and to develop myself, the basics which I should develop. Right now I am in fifth year.
So only thing is The basic nothing. It's just a strategic thing. If you provide therapeutics, see, it's like easy, like a therapeutics. You should know everything in therapeutics, like what's the drug of choice, what is the drug interaction, side effects, and everything, and those mainly, and they will give you in a scenario way, like so how to imagine yourself, like your case studies, like if you are going hospital rounds, so and by seeing the case, like you can see that, oh, there is a drug interaction, so the same thing they will ask you in the exam, like so only thing is how to pro at therapeutics mainly, and the language is the, I would say, last, because first you have to do this theoretical exams, right, like MCQs, multiple choice questions and everything. So later you can, like mainly focus on how do you present your case, like I think you can focus on the case presentations when you are doing, like more comfortable. The third exam will be the more easy for you, I think.
Yeah, sir. And
And
another doubt
therapeutics.
is that shall I focus morely on BPPK and the mathematical calculations for preparation for PBC?
Definitely, calculations has like a much wider role, because they focus on, like it's here like a pretty straightforward calculations. It's not a big deal, but it's easy calculations. So, and I think Dr. Ajit, he will gonna explain in coaching us. I think it's pretty
Yes,
straightforward formulas.
Yeah.
It's
yes.
no need, you no need to worry about, like, oh yeah, I don't know this maths and everything. No, it's easy, pretty
Okay.
straightforward. And only thing is therapeutics and drug of choice, side effects, drug interactions. They'll ask only these main three things in a different forms,
Okay. Okay.
That's
Yes.
a thing. So
Okay.
that's why I said
Sir,
like a pro-ed case therapeutics.
after
Okay.
after I opt for Canada, then I should prepare for something else course also, or directly after the Indian degree we can join as a pharmacist, clinical pharmacist. There we can work.
Yeah, you no need another degree, unless if you are doing, like residency program to do work as a clinical pharmacist in hospitals. So then you have to do the residency. Otherwise, if you are like you can apply anywhere. You are always welcome to apply. Like anybody can accept you. Yes,
Yeah.
there is no such a requirement to have another degree or nothing. Just to have license. That's it. They
Thank
don't
you,
care
sir.
about what you are doing or what they're doing. Just they need license. That's it.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you, Mirabed. So I'll ask my students, our first batch students, to ask their doubts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Anita. Yes.
My name is Anita and I am from Kerala.
Mhm.
I'm currently pursuing my internship and I will be completing it by next week.
Okay.
Sir, can you please share your experience as you were working there as a pharmacist? Also, can you please tell something about the OSCE that you have faced?
So mainly ASCII, earlier I mentioned like a case, we were doing the case present. I think you should going through the case presentation, right?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
internship,
So in
definitely.
case presentation, what you do, like a mainly exam, mainly how you are dealing, what did you suggest to the doctor to change that therapy and everything, right? The same
Right.
thing like here in the ASCII exam, they will ask you like such a scenario, like a patient comes with a problem, and we have to assess him, like um, like in our cases, how you ask the patient allergies, what's his medication history and everything. You go through everything, right? Same way you're gonna ask in the exam. And because in the exam you have reference, like it's not like a it's like an open book, but it's like a talking, like it's like a management, so you can check your references in the like a specified time, like they give you 7 minutes time to solve the case. In the 7 minutes you have to ask everything, like you can collect more information and you can analyze the situations. If you find any mistake or something, not mistake, like any like issues with the therapy or any issues with the thing, so then how you are managing, and by checking the reference and everything. So all the things will observed by the examiner. So initially, like I have a like a language barrier. That's like for me that's a major obstacle. But this one I was overcome by practicing daily. Like once I finished those exams, then I was focusing on ASCII only, because initially I didn't worry about the ASCII exam, because first we have to finish these steps. Then if you're doing practice, once you get into that, the thing, then it's easy for you. Like, it's like a practicing mode. It's not a big deal, and you don't need to worry at all. If you clear the MCQ and the first exam, it's like a easy, nothing. It's that exam. Only thing is that management. I know everyone will scare off the third exam because of its a practical oral, but you no need to, worry about that. Only thing is worry about is MCQ, which is toughest one.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I will, request Anita to provide or give her reviews about our coaching. So far, she has attended almost 7 classes from our side. So, Anita, if you can, provide your feedback to our other students or, new colleagues who are joining us here.
Sir, I didn't hear you. Can you please say again?
No, I am asking you to give the feedbacks of the PEBC training course, what you are going through. You have completed 7 classes with us, right, Anita?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually, the classes were very good. And what to say, I think it will help us more in cracking this exam.
Okay, so okay, thank you, Anita. I'll invite our next candidate to ask the question. Ansila, yes, please. You have some question, I feel.
Yes, sir, but my question was already asked that regarding the OSCE and all, and I'm just excited about that MCQ exams now. And after
Okay.
they already told that therapeutics and pharmacology, if you are provided, you will crack it soon. So we will work hard, and we have 4 months time. Anyway, we are writing January exam, so I think I should work hard.
Okay.
Anshila, you can share your experience with us, and then your feedback, and then our
Yes,
how
sir,
we
yes, sir.
help you guys. Yeah.
Yes, sir, sure. That we have completed 7 classes, so now I feel that I'm a bit much more confident that I am getting more and more areas clarified, because Karthik doctor, and I think after 4 months we will be much capable of to write this exam.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ansila. So, who's next?
The parents, can I ask you one question?
Yes. Yes. Please, you can ask, sir.
Sir, I'm recently joined. My daughter formed the 6th year, Gayatri, and we are. I'm asking Reddy sir, who is from our state only, and we are staying at the hottest place, almost like Rajasthan in central Vijayawada. That is the Blazewada, we can say. So the most temperature conditions are very high condition, 50 degrees centigrade in the summer. So can my daughter be accommodated in the weather conditions of the Canada? She is showing interest, no doubt. But if you are telling, I am working as the DGM BSNL, worked in Srinagar also. Even if by -7 degrees when Srinagar comes, I am terribly astonished and shocked, because for the Antarctica, some areas you are telling too much of weather conditions are worst. So can my daughter be accommodated, keeping in view of, since her childhood grown up in a weather condition like Vijayawada? That means more or less 50 degrees.
I'm from Guntur,
so what is your suggestion?
So I'm from Guntur, so I know that weather conditions and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't know, sir, but just give us. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So it was definitely it's like a severe harsh winter conditions in Canada, no doubt in at all. It's like an entire country. It's not in particular places or something like that. But definitely it's like a very even I was like a very like a, you know, in Guntur, you know how it hot is, but it was here like a minus 30 degrees, you know, that's definitely average temperatures in winter. But it's not like a every day, but it's like a 1 week, you know, peak period, and then it's come to regular, but it's still definitely it's a manageable and everything. So we have a lot of infrastructure here, so they do like a cleaning on the times, and you know, buses or anything, like, you know, still like even a lot of people are living in Canada, so it's definitely it's not a bigger problem. But initially 1 or 2 months definitely it's gonna like a hard to like a, you know, to cope that weather. But once you
Proper clothing also.
yes, proper clothing and everything is mattered. But once you are here, definitely you will be okay. And I never heard any people like that, you know, because of weather I'm leaving this country or something. But definitely harsh winter, but we can able to cope that weather, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
Because
they have the good infrastructure, you know, that's the best part.
that is true, sir. But for the purpose of proximity, if you are in the hospital or this thing office or whatever it is, close proximity. What about the? I think there will be no social life, no going outside or checks this thing, moving together in the parks or something like. So that maybe it, as Sir Reddy sir is telling, it may take time. I think.
Yes. So for me, initially, like we were like I was came to Canada in during winter times. So especially in the peak time, like January, February is the peak time. So we were able to manage it, like, you know, initially for 10, 20 days, like it was very hard. But later now it's everything is good, because wherever you go, you have like a heating conditions and everything, and you no need to worry. And it's like everything is, unless if you are walking like, you know, without proper clothing, then only
On
it's
the
going to
roads,
be issue.
on the
Otherwise
parks, yeah.
otherwise even walking on the roads also, it's like they clean every time, like whenever the snow comes or something, they clear it in within hour, you know. It's not like it's gonna stay, you know. So it's they clean it every time on time. And only thing is we have to like a proper clothing and everything. And if you're walking, you know, but socialize, if you're in a city or something, definitely there is a lot of things to do. It's not like alone, because there are a lot of people, a lot of Telugu people, or a lot of Indian people. And because it's immigration, like, you know, a lot of immigrants which from different companies, different countries. And and they have communities, and there are a lot of things, you know. But not compare, you shouldn't compare to US, you know. US is completely different scenario, and Canada is completely different scenario.
One more small question, sir, regarding to our this thing food pattern. As we are strict vegetarians. Should we have any food outside vegetarian food, or by ourselves we have to cook it? Because no, this is small things, but for
Right,
you,
sir. You know,
but
that
maybe a
affects
big
our
problem.
lifestyle, definitely.
Because
Definitely
we are strict vegetarian.
here
In
training
Saudi
is
Arabia, no, sir. As in the earlier stage of my engineer, as engineer, I am deputed to Saudi Arabia for 2 years. I worked there, and under Canadian managers only, very strict and tough managers. And but I am a strict vegetarian, so I myself could not take any food outside. I myself have to wake up early, cook the food, and prep everything we have to do it ourselves. So in Canada also, food by ourselves we have to cook it, or vegetarian food will be available outside for some time in the
not
initial stage.
sometimes, anytime. See, it's available. It's like a vegetarian foods. It's now popular. It's a vegan, they call it. It's completely without even animal products or anything. It's completely vegan now. It's a trend here. So you can get it like a vegetarian foods all over Canada. So it's not a big deal anymore. It used to, because these are colder countries, right? So a lot of the people, they eat meat, you know. But now trends are like a shifting to vegan, vegetarians, completely vegan. And I don't know next what's the stage. But definitely, yeah, so you can get it through restaurants with definitely vegetarian meals and everything.
Sorry, sir, I am as a parent, I have to take care of her health. That's why I asked this simple question.
Definitely there is, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so next, who is next? Okay, anyone wants to ask the question to Dr. Pawan?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi, Gitika. Good evening.
Sir, I had a doubt regarding the PEBC as well as the MCQ exam. How different are they? Like, how
Okay,
would be the preparation
evaluate,
pattern and everything?
you mean evaluating and
The
MCQ?
qualifying, yeah.
Okay. Yes, Dr. Pawan.
So evaluating is like a pretty basics, like, very, very basics, like a straightforward. What's the classification? Like for example, so this drug is belongs to which classification? Is a pretty straightforward. There is no like, tricky questions or nothing. So it's like almost straightforward. What's the side effects? What's the, yeah. And when comes to the MCQ, it's like a completely scenario based. Like you have to like put your imaginations that, okay, if the person takes this drug, what would be we can expect like as a side effect. We have to think about each and every aspect when comes to the MCQ, and that's a more important. And in evaluating, it's like a straight basic, and it's a 60% pass. Like, if you get like out of 200, like what's the 60%? That would be, I think, 120 or
120.
something.
Yeah, 120.
Yes. So I think it's study pass. Like, you can pass like if you study completely, because 50% is from therapeutics. So that's what I'm asking, side effects and everything.
Yeah.
And MCQ, it's management, and comes with how they deal in the pharmacy, plus mainly therapeutics. That's obviously therapeutics is the main, and much more in like, scenario based. And they don't give you like, percentage to pass. So they will analyze how you're doing with the exam, and then they will say pass or fail. That's it. Second, the MCQ and ASCII both. So that's why I'm saying MCQ is the much tougher, because you have to put your imagination, you have to discuss. So they'll give you the options like, all almost similar. There is only minor difference, like a very minute difference. You have to find that one. Pretty easy once you study everything. So then you can see, oh, it's easy. Like, you can eliminate the options and everything.
Kind of
So,
logical questions.
Logical questions, yes, more logical questions when compared to evaluating.
Yes.
Evaluating is just that's why evaluating it's if you study properly for the evaluating, MCQ will be very easy.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
So yes, Geetika, so you can share your feedbacks here if you wish.
Sure, sir. Like, it's been 3 weeks since we have started our program.
Yeah.
And it has been, a very big, what do you say, confident booster. Like, from the starting, I can see changes in myself, like the way I have, the mentors have been training us. And yeah, pretty sure that if at all everything gets, the document evaluation and everything comes in track, then we can attend the exam in January. So yeah.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Geetika. Okay, so who's next? Anyone can ask the question. Anyone. Our student or our guests. Anyone can ask the question. I think they all are sorted.
Yes.
Yes. So, Karthik or Tarun, do you have any question to Dr. Pawan?
I think Pawan had explained everything, so no one has any questions at this
Okay.
point. So he had clearly mentioned about Alberta, and then he has clearly told about Ontario, and then he gave a complete picture. So that everyone is
Sure.
Yeah, some of the students they were asking Karthik about the registration in India as a pharmacist. If they don't register,
Yeah, is
should
it
they
needed?
get?
Is it needed to register as a pharmacist in India before going to PEBC? Is it necessary?
No,
No.
it's not a mandatory. It's optional, and it's you have to, like, if you register as a pharmacist in India, so then you have to provide a lot of again documentation to the PEBC as you are doing, and it's in a good standing.
good standing certificate, right?
Yes. Otherwise,
if you are not
and if you're
registered,
if you're not registered, you no need to worry about it. So just you can.
Do we need to
do the
submit
exam.
no objection letter?
Yeah, you have to declare it by yourself. You are not registered anywhere in the world. Like you have to
Okay.
declare by yourself, like a
get it
an
signed by a
affidavit.
notary.
Yeah, notary affidavit. So you have to state that I'm not registered anywhere. Then later, once you register, you can provide them, like no need of providing also. Like you're good.
I mean, not
Oh,
is enough.
no trees enough.
Okay, so yes, definitely, definitely.
For
Okay,
the
so
United States, I think it's mandatory to register, but for Canada, it's you no need to register.
yeah. Okay, so we have our beloved sir, Pramod Bhaskar sir. He is raising hand, so I hope he has some questions. Pramod sir, you're welcome.
Hi, Ajit, and hi, Pawan. It's nice to listen from you. And the
Thank you, sir.
students, I think, will be benefited by your first-hand experience that you have shared with the students. I think this
Yeah.
will be a stepping stone for them whenever they will be going. A right guidance, which has been provided by Ajit and his team, will help them to take proper steps and good opportunity because they're getting their things done very early. And as you mentioned that they don't have to get registered in India. So getting registration, that is also biggest problem. Again, getting NOCs, no objection certificates, you have to, because in India, getting things done is a very big thing. You can get things done very well in Canada, but in India, they make you run like anything. So I think that was a very good point that you made. The students realize that you don't have to register in India if you're confident of applying over there in Canada. If they have made up their mind to be a part of Canada, I think so. That was a good point that you shared, and hope the students have learned it and understood the things. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pawan, Dr. Pawan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes. So anyone else have the question? Guys, your question. Abid, you want to ask question again?
Yes, sir. I want
Yes,
to first. I want to thank Ajit sir for meeting, and I want to
you.
join PEBC training also from Ajit sir. Sir, I'm having a doubt that why doctor had chosen Canada if he was having a chance of both US as well as Canada. Why to choose Canada and why he has not opted for US?
Super question.
So
On.
yeah, so
So
there is a mainly you have to think about everything. It's not only pharmacy practice. You have to think about your everything, immigration and how you're feeling, how you're safe and everything. Because when you compare to US, I know it's easy, we can get it because when compared to US, exams are very easy. Not very easy. But when it comes to the immigration and it has like a every step you have like a difficult steps every time you have to scare and it's not as safe as a Canada because in Canada is like completely safe without like gun culture or anything and yeah, definitely it's a big impact. We don't know what's going on in US, like it's good, but money in terms of money wise you'll get like a good money, but every day you have to tense yourself like immigration problems or if you're coming out of the country or they let you in or that. In Canada is completely different. You can go whenever you want it, go and you can come whenever you want it, and the salary wise even same thing, and the way they do the pharmacy practice, it's a similar same thing as when compared to US. So that's why I opted to go for the Canada pharmacy.
So, sir, another
So
doubt is that I want to go in research side. So, which country would be better, US or Canada or any other country in the world in which I must opt for research?
research, well, it's depend upon your interests. So in
I'm very much
US,
interested
definitely
in
there is a
research.
yes. So in the research, if you're, I think probably US has more opportunities, but even Canada also some kind of research, but not as much as in US. So I don't have
Other
much
country?
like
Can I just
I
come
don't.
in for a minute? Can I just come in for a minute?
Yes,
Yeah,
Pramod sir, please.
Yeah,
yes.
Abid, if you want to do research, there are lot many colleges in Germany, Switzerland, and all where they really do good research. If you really want to do research, and the
Yeah,
opportunities over there is much better. Okay,
yeah.
Yes.
Comparatively to
so
US and Canada, it's better to just go for Germany for research side.
Germany or
But the
Switzerland,
but the only problem with the European countries is they will not give
language.
you the PR whether you work for even 20 years. They will not provide you the PR. You
Okay,
will
okay.
Yeah, but for
you
if you
have to
want to
come
go
back to
for
India. You have
research,
to come back to India anyhow.
Okay, okay.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
Yeah,
research, I think it is good because many of my friends, because I was working in industry, and if you really want to do good research and publications, it's good to go to there might be some problems. I know it's not that free as that of your say Canada or US, but yeah,
yeah,
if you are focused in your research, I think they do much better. I tell
much
you,
better.
in Italy also, Italy they do some good things. Germany, as because I've got many of my friends who have done their research over there. Good
Even my friends
research.
also, they do PhDs in
Yes,
European
yes, my
countries.
friends are there over Italy and Germany, both the places, and even in UK. So they are going doing good.
sir.
So you can go over there,
Really,
do
I
your
want
research,
to
and then
come
you can
back to
shift to.
India, sir. So I had
That's
not
great.
chosen MBBS because research side from family is very great, and I want to come to India and serve the country. That's my main motive to go in research, because
But definitely,
many of
definitely.
our
Yes.
great scientists. Whenever I open a book in Inter, I had seen many scientists. They are from foreign countries. Why there is no, why in Indian books there are no scientists from India? So I want
No,
to be in such books, and I want to serve the country first. And
definitely,
if you want
definitely.
Definitely,
Abid,
any
if you want
PR
to
in
contact us, I think you are in the right. I
Germany,
mean, I
Switzerland,
think you are in
Italy,
the right hands now.
yeah, inshallah, I will join Ajit Singh, sir. It would be great pleasure. Earlier,
Please,
my friends had joined you, but I was not in a state to join because due to some family problems. So now I will
Yeah,
join,
yeah.
sir.
I have many students from Sadhan College in my
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
CCC course,
I
almost
would
10 to 12
secretly
years.
listen to your classes from their phone.
Oh,
So really, I want to join. Once I had visited my friend Zishan. So with
okay,
him, I was listening the orientation class. So it
okay.
was been great listening to you, sir. I would definitely join. Regarding
Thank you.
our,
Abid, you provide me your number. You okay?
yes,
So
sir.
I'll ask Jisan to take your number. No problem. We will talk on that. So
Okay, sir.
the thing is, guys, if you have any other question to Dr. Pawan, anyone else?
Thank you, sir.
Sir, so guys, before that, before we go to the next question, I want to announce something else. So we are, starting PEBC batch 2 on 4th September. If you want to come to join our training course, please join before 31st of August. And we have the offer. Our offer is going on 50% off. So you can join straightforward. And the best announcement, or the we can say, like, in upcoming 2 to 3 weeks, we are coming for the coaching of Australia and Australian licensing exam caps, and for the New Zealand as well in next 3 weeks. So I hope everything will be good, and hopefully we will go in the flow. Let's see. We are in the planning phase. So any other questions? Anyone have any other questions?
yeah, seems to be everything is okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like everything is okay. Yes, thank you, Pawan. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
And on a
no
short
problem.
notice, guys, we have contacted Pawan yesterday only, I think 24 hours before, right? Not even 24
Yes,
hours.
yes.
And he straightly said, yes, I will join you guys. And, it's, great to have you here, Pawan. Thank you very much. And
Yeah,
we will
pleasure is
take your
mine.
services even in our next classes. We will call you for, to share your new experience as a manager in our upcoming
Sure,
sessions.
sure, definitely.
Definitely. Yes, yes. Thank you, Pawan. Thank you for joining us. And thank you all. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Yes. So we will end here. If you do not have any questions, last chance to get one more question. Okay. So I'll call if Dr. Anwar is here to give his closer comments.
It looks like Anwar is not here.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I think he got some work. He messaged me. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So thank you all. And yes, if you have anything, please message us or call us. So we are trying to provide the best in the education, in the training, in the practicals, everything. So let's hope for good. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, Pawan. It was a very enlightening speech from you.
Yes.
And then it was a great pleasure to see you here.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you again.
We hope to see you again and
Told
again.
him. That's what I told him. Yes.
Okay.
That's our pleasure to have him here, with us to discuss his full experience and what he has gone through in Canada and the processes and all.
So thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Chalo. Bye bye. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
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 Bye bye. Good day, Pawan. I
Bye.
think it's a day. Yeah. Bye bye. Yes.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Good
Bye
night.
bye. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
guys.
sir. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.